I'm crying already.
How cute the lady's hair looks today.
You guys make it center aisle so I can get some pictures. That would be good.
All right. Well, first I would like to say welcome to everyone for being here to celebrate the marriage between Josh Knight and Elani Bekas on this historic day, October 24th, 2016. And it's historic because you came in here single and you will be leaving here married. And we thank you for choosing the Secret Garden as your location for these wonderful memories. It's a great memory for us, and we ultimately get to meet new people and new friends. So if you would like to pass your flowers so that you two can hold hands.
There you go, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice.
And Andrew, if you want to come out of the sun, your pictures will look better. There you go. We've got to make everybody look good.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So I really appreciate the fact that you also gave me some information on how you met, and you met in high school in marching band. So being a musician myself, I have to ask, who's the better musician?
Well, I wasn't a musician.
Oh.
I was the color guard, and he was a tuba player.
There's only one tuba player, right?
No, there's a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, guitar players are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
But you don't see them in marching bands. I also like the fact that you pointed out the three things that you think are responsible for making a happy relationship, and that is honesty, communication, and love. And not necessarily in that order, but all three of those are vitally important. And I don't know from this particular group, but I find that everybody generally believes that women have the better memory. Is that agreed in this group here too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so based on that, Josh, I have a question for you. There are many ways to remember your anniversary date, and it's a very good date to remember. Do you want to know the absolute best way to remember it? Forget it once. So we've come together to unite the two of you in marriage, which is an institution ordained by God and recognized by the state, is not to be entered into lightly or unadvisedly. So at this time, I would like to ask, who brings this woman to marry this man?
I do.
Very proud, very proud. In the ceremony you chose, it describes what happiness in marriage is. And happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created, and in the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. For example, it's never being too old to hold hands, just like you're doing now. It's also remembering to say I love you. It's at no time taking the other for granted, and it's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together facing the world, and it's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is not expecting perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor, which I know you both have, as well as all your families. It's also having a capacity to forgive and to forget, and it's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not marrying the right partner, but it is being the right partner, and it's remembering to remain devoted, confident, and hopeful in one another that are the secret ingredients to help you two remain two very happy people, richer for your oneness. So at this time, I'll start by asking you, Josh, do you take Elani to be your wife? Will you promise to be loving and caring, to comfort her, protect your love for her, honoring and respecting of her throughout all the events of your lives together?
I do.
And Elani, do you take Josh to be your husband? Will you promise to be loving and caring, to comfort him, protect your love for him, honoring and respecting of him throughout all the events of your lives together?
I do.
Okay. All right. So now this is the part where we get to the vows, and you two actually are in a small minority where you actually write your own vows, and I always like that because it comes from your heart instead of from my website. So you two can exchange your vows. Who wants to go first? You were nominated.
Well, maybe I should, because I'll start crying after yours. So. Yeah, okay.
Speak up.
Whew, all right. Josh, I never imagined finding the love of my life at 18, but there you came and changed my whole life. You showed me what love and happiness really was. You're not only the love of my life, but my best friend. You make me a better person. We have been through so much together. You have seen me at my absolute worst and at my absolute best. When I laugh, you are always there to share the joke. When I cry, you are always there to wipe away my tears. And when I yell, you are always there to listen, understand, and calm me down. 0 to 60. You are my person, my missing puzzle piece. You complete me. And I can't wait to grow old with you and sit on the porch in rocking chairs and watch your grandchildren run around while you scream about sweet tea. I will never love anyone like I love you. And through our life together, I promise to be your lover, companion, and friend. Your ally in conflict, your greatest fan and your toughest adversary, your comrade in adventure, your student and your teacher, your consolation in disappointment, your accomplice in mischief, your caregiver when you are ill. I promise to be the Rachel to your Ross, the Leslie to your Ben, the Pam to your Jim, the Rachel to your Finn, and the Peach to your Mario. This is my sacred vow to you, my equal in all things, and I love you too.
That's hard to beat.
Elani, I promise to take you the way you are, to love and hold you in times of doubt, to cherish you and remind you of how loved I am, to be your shoulder to cry on, and to be the one to wipe your tears away from your eyes. I will be there through every step of your life when you achieve all your goals to when all of your dreams come true. I will be with you through thick and thin when times are so hard we want to give up. But we won't give up because we are a team and together we can go through anything. You are the light in my life and the sunshine to my road. You make every day better and easier to go through. I promise to make you laugh every chance I get so I can see that beautiful smile. I promise to be your lover, companion, and friend, your ally in conflict, your greatest fan, and your toughest adversary. Your comrade in adventure, your student and your teacher, your consolation and disappointment, your accomplice in mischief, your caregiver when you are ill. I promise to be the Ross to your Rachel, the Ben to your Leslie, the Jim to your Pam, the Finn to your Rachel, and the Mario to your Peach. This is my secret vow to you, and my equal in all things. I love you to be.
Excellent. So you two can hold hands still for a few minutes there. And we have some rings to exchange, actually. Jake, I could borrow them loosely. If you want to just let me get the rings separate. Yeah, perfect. One. Thank you, Jake. Jake. In my hands, I hold the rings that you have chosen for each other. They are circular in shape, without beginning or end, and they're symbolic of your never-ending love for one another. So I'm going to ask you to take her ring and placing it on her left-hand ring finger and reciting these few words. Elani, take this ring as a symbol of my devotion to you and of the gift of love that has come to us and my desire to live my life with you. And then slide it all the way. Okay, it's on. And then on his left-hand ring finger, the other left. Josh, take this ring.
Josh, take this ring
as a symbol
of
my devotion to you
my devotion to you,
and of the gift of love
and of the gift of love
that has come to us
it's come to us,
and my desire
and my desire
to live my life with you.
to live my life with you.
Very good. And then you can continue holding hands there.
You may have to push it on. There you go.
Okay.
So I do point out that whether you have an hour-long ceremony or a 5 to 10-minute ceremony, you will be just as married by the time we get to the next paragraph here. So, Josh and Elani, you have both expressed your love to one another by the giving of a commitment and the promises you've just made. So it's with these in mind and by the authority given to me as a minister in the state of Florida that I'm proud to, at this very moment, announce that you are legally husband and wife, but never forget the beginning of your love. Take care of it, nurture it, and allow it to grow strong and firm in the years that are to come. Always concentrate on making each other feel happy and secure in the promises you've just made, and above all, always love one another. So at the moment we've all been waiting for, Josh and Elani, you may seal your promises with a good, long kiss, a lot of candles. Great honor to introduce you all to the new Mr. and Mrs. Knight.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to keep everybody down here because we're going to do some family portraits and all kinds of combinations. But Marty's going to take you two up there while I take the book up there, and then they're going to